Hi everyone, Peter here from Flow High Performance, and this is going to be an instructional video demonstrating how to use the soccer speed, power, and strength training template. So this is a 12-week program that requires the athlete to train 2 days per week. The first tab that says Start Here has this video, which is a link to the video that you're watching right now. So you can always refer back to this video if you need to. There's also an email address here that you can email me at if you're still confused or need to know more about this program. So this program is broken down into 3 blocks of 4 weeks long. So the first tab here has the training program for the first 4 weeks. If we click on this, we can see that we have 1 day of training on the field and another day of training in the gym. It should be noted that you need to have your own access to a sled, also some hurdles or cones, and a training partner for the field training day. So the exercises on the field training day have video links to the exercises that you need to be performing. So if you click on the names of the exercises, it'll take you to a video link with a description on how to perform the exercise. The second day in the gym, these exercises have a drop-down menu. So if you click on the cell, there'll be an arrow on the right-hand side that if you click will have a drop-down menu of the exercises you can select for that particular category. On the screen recording, you can't actually see this drop-down menu because of the way it's recording. However, if we go into this tab that says Exercises, we can see here that for each category, these are the exercises that you can select. Once again, all these exercises have video links if you click on the name, and you can also input your own exercise if you wish, where it says Other. Here you can type your own exercise. Let's call this exercise 1. And that way, if you go into the loaded power category for the exercise 1 should be there. So you can select any of the exercises on this list here, or you can choose your own. So let's select, for example, a weighted box jump. You then will perform the sets and reps and use a load as prescribed here. The same goes for the rest of these exercises except for the single leg calf raise. So you can choose your own exercises here. Let's choose a back squat. Let's choose dumbbell bench press. Let's choose back extension, and we will choose cable row. And once again, for each of these categories, you can select your own exercise if you want to. Once you've selected an exercise in the first 4-week block, it'll automatically fill that out for the next 4 weeks for the gym program. So on this second tab here, we can see that the exercises we selected are automatically here. And those exercises will also be in the third block of 4 weeks here. So if we go back to the first block, let's have a quick look at how the reps and sets progress through the program. So for the primary strength exercises, so the squat variation and then the pressing variation, we can see that the reps here start higher and reduce throughout the 4 weeks. That means that the load used should be heavier when the reps drop lower. If we go into the next 4 weeks, the reps drop even lower again, and the final 4 weeks they drop even lower. So the weight you use should correspond to the number of reps performed. And the same goes for the accessory exercises. We can see here that these are higher repetition ranges. However, in the next block, the repetition ranges drop down again. And in the final block, they drop down once again. And the user of this program should write in the loads that they use in these cells here each week. The other thing to understand with this program is the use of heavy, moderate, and light loads. So we can see here for the sled pull and for the weighted box jump, we have in the first 4 weeks to use a heavy load. Now this is arbitrary, it's not an exact load, because heavy to someone is going to be very different to heavy for someone else. And also with something like a sled pull, depending on the surface or the sled that you're using, the actual load that you use will be very different. Now in the next 4 weeks, we have here a moderate load. Now it's not so important what actual load this is, as long as it's somewhat lighter than the heavy load. The same thing for the power exercise, we want a moderate load. And in the last 4 weeks, the load is light. Again, it doesn't matter exactly what load this is, but what is more important is that it's scaled from something that's heavier to something that's lighter to something that is lighter again. And in the final tab here, we have some links to the Flow High Performance social media pages and also our website here, where you can find this template and more templates.